Yo, Joe, wherever there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. Hey, what's shaking, what's baking? Welcome to Hero City Toy Reviews. Today we are looking at the G.I. Joe Retro Card Beachhead action figure by Hasbro, released in 2024. Of course, the original release of Beachhead was in 1986, based on the original cartoon back from the 80s. And of course, the retro card line is my favorite, like I've said in previous videos of the classified series. I love when they're making them look exactly like the original retro ones from the 80s. That's the action figures and cartoons I grew up with. So having a bigger version of those original 80s action figures to me is amazing. I absolutely love Beachhead and all these original characters from back then, and seeing the original artwork and the original paint exactly like they looked back then is absolutely awesome. So that's the front again with the classic logo and artwork. Absolutely beautiful. That's what made G.I. Joe quite special back then, was all the artwork on the packaging. They really stood out on the toy shelves when you were walking through Toys R Us or whichever store back then. The artwork really pops on a shelf. So I think that's why us kids, 80s kids, love them. So looks great. I'm really loving this line. Of course, there's the traditional file card like the original ones, and in this case, Beachhead, his real name is Wayne Sneeden. He's a Army Ranger. His specialty is infantry and small arms armor, and he's from Auburn, Alabama. Looking great. Of course, some more characters that are released in this line. Beautiful artwork. So let's get him out of the box and have a closer look. All right, so here he is out of the box. He actually comes with quite a bit of accessories, a lot of small little pieces that we'll show you now. So of course the traditional backpack. Also, they got some, looks like arrows there, and I don't know what that is there. The RPG. All right, nice backpack for him. He's got his crossbow right there, which is cool. That's why he's got the arrows on his backpack. His assault rifle. Oh, almost broke the tip right off. Be careful there. I almost just bent it. There you go, with an extra clip, and the clip comes off. Very nice little touch. Put that back so we don't lose it. He comes with this. If anyone knows what this is, please comment down below. Is this a radio or some kind of detonator? Not really sure, but it comes with that, and this little pouch that he can carry. Also not sure what this is. If you guys know, please comment down below and let me know. These bombs, or it looks like a pouch that you open and remove them individually. So it comes with that. Two knives. You have a black handle knife and a green handle knife. About the same size, I would say. Right there. Two either smoke grenades or flashbangs or something like that. You got two of them. We'll get to those. I don't know if there's a spot on his body to put those. And of course the handgun. Looks like he's got an extra long clip on it. The clip is not removable. And of course, as is the case in these retro cards, it comes with a nice stand so he doesn't fall off your shelf. You can put him right on there. The gun came a little bent right out of the box. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's definitely bent. That's how mine came in the box. So those are all the accessories. Let's have a closer look at the figure. So classified is just awesome. And that's his beret hat right there, just all folded up. He comes in this classic balaclava look. He's not Beachhead without that on his face. Of course, you always only see his eyes. All the extra magazines for his rifle. Of course, he's got the 75 patch there. If anyone knows what that means, please let me know. I don't know. I don't remember, at least. The classic paint job like the original 1986 figure. He's got two holsters there for the knife. He's got one there for the handgun. Overall, great paint application. Great detail. Looks exactly like the original. I absolutely love this. Looking real sharp, real nice. Let's see the eyes up close. Not too bad at all. That looks pretty good. Let's get some of these accessories. Actually, you know what? We'll do articulation first. Let's see. Okay, so the head, typical side to side, up and down a little bit. Doesn't move too much to the side. It gets stuck in there, but that's okay. So his arms, elbows, of course, like that. Wrist moves a little bit side to side. There you go. Doesn't really bend. His waist won't bend too much because he's got all this gear. That's as far as he kind of goes. Right there. Legs open up to the top. Okay. Knee really stiff, of course, but does bend quite well. Just he hasn't been open in a couple of years, so of course he's got his ankle up and down. Very good. I mean, the expected articulation, nothing out of the ordinary. Looking good. So let's get this guy all suited up, and we will come right back with all the accessories on. Okay, guys, there he is with all his gear on. I put him on the stand. You can see holding the rifle. That's the best I could get it. Of course, it's always difficult to get them exactly like they pose them in the box art, but that's how I got mine. You got the two knives in here. The green one is a little longer, so I put it into the big holster. The other one goes there. You can see the handgun fits on there. I don't know if this is the right place for this, but looks like it's the only thing that would actually fit in that extra holster there. So whatever that is in there. I'm assuming it's a magazine. It's hard to tell. This other thing that he's carrying, I just kind of put it around him. I still don't really know what that is. I'll have to look that up to see what that is. I'm not too sure. But that's that. Of course, you can't put the crossbow on if he's got the gun, so it's one or the other. So the crossbow's just off to the side right now. And the smoke grenades, stun grenades, whatever these are, there's no actual spot for them that I could find, unless I can try and putting them on the strap here or something. I don't see another possible way to put these on. There's no other straps or anything to kind of hang them off of, so they're off to the side for now until I can figure that out. But that's what he looks like with all his gear on. It does look like Beachhead, the original. Really nice paint application. Looks great. Again, I'm a big fan of the retro card series. I like the throwback to the original here and just in a bigger scale. So overall, great figure. Happy to have this guy into my collection. Let me know your thoughts, comments. What do you guys think overall of this figure? Are you getting him? Do you have him? And I appreciate it. So please like, comment, subscribe. The channel is fairly new. Any kind of support you can give me is greatly appreciated. And thank you so much for watching. We will see you on the next one.